Okay, so right here, do I sit down? Alright. Hi, I'm Ben Alaska, and I'm a solid yellow belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Hi, I'm Grayson Alaska, and I'm a yellow and white belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And in a few days,
And this weekend, I'm doing my first tournament.
me and my brother are going to be competing in our first tournament. Okay, where do you go for Jiu-Jitsu?
I go to a small gym called Spartan Martial Arts.
How long have you been there?
Probably like a couple years. Maybe like 4.
I believe I've been doing jiu-jitsu for about 5 years now. Yeah, I think it's 5.
What was your training routine leading up to the big tournament?
Well, it all started on the Friday before the tournament. But like, not the Friday the day before. The other Friday. We started eating a lot of salad and exercising and going to jiu-jitsu a lot more.
I really started training the Friday, a week before the tournament. And I went to my strength and conditioning class after school. We worked upper body. We did some med ball slams, some board bench, some single arm dumbbell bench, and then some other stuff too. The next day, that Saturday, I did nothing to train. And then that Sunday I had a ref flag football, so. But then on Monday, I maxed out on bench. I got like 155, I think, which is good. But then right after weightlifting, I went straight to jiu-jitsu, and I just worked on my technique, you know. I really tried to hone in on some stuff. The next day, that Tuesday, I maxed out on squat. I got like 185, which is pretty good. And then on that Wednesday, I had football practice, and then went straight to jiu-jitsu to hone in on my craft, like I said. On Thursday, I went to the adults jiu-jitsu class, and then on Friday, I went to the adults class in the morning, and then I went to the no-gi jiu-jitsu class during the evening.
We had pasta for dinner to carb up before the big tournament.
And then the next day, it was tournament time, baby. Well, let's just say me and Grayson really had the butterflies in our stomach.
I was a bit nervous, but mostly I was ready and I was prepared.
We were really feeling the pressure. We got there at like 8 o'clock, but then I found out that my tournament didn't start until like 11 o'clock, so I just had to kind of hang out there.
I was called up to the front by my name, and some lady said, "Oh, you have to go up a weight class." And I said, "Okay." Then I had to face older kids. Which didn't turn out too well, as you can see by the videos. The first match I had was with Jaden from Spartan Martial Arts. That's the place where I go. I know that person. And I got beat up real bad. And I got triangled into an armbar. But that didn't bring me down one bit. My next match was against a girl named Shasha, who was French. It was a tough match. She was a tough adversary. Beat me 30 points to none. But she wasn't able to put me in any submissions, and I had the determination of a tired horse.
When it was finally my turn, I got up there. I was facing some yellow belt guy. I was in the heaviest weight division, and there was only one other person in my bracket, so it was a best out of 3 match. Now, when I started my first match, I pulled guard about immediately, which was my game plan, but I was able to get a quick triangle, like right at the beginning. It was nice. But after that, it was just I just kind of dominated him, to be honest. I mean, he couldn't do anything on me. If we just like skip through, you see, I get him in the triangle a couple more times, but I'm not able to finish it. So it went to decision, but I took the dub, so we're all good. During my second match, I was a lot more tired. I was expecting my opponent to try harder in this round because, well, I dominated him so hard. He definitely came out hard in the second round, but it wasn't enough. I pulled guard on him again. I got him into a triangle, and after getting that, I tried to go for some sweep attempts. Eventually, I was able to get the sweep attempt. After I got the sweep, my coaches were just yelling at me to just finish the job and crank the arm back. I attempted to get an arm bar, but he wouldn't let me get it, so I really just had to crank that arm. I was successfully able to crank his arm, get an arm bar, successfully finish the job, and get the gold.
Head hangs lowly, child is slowly taken.
My final thoughts after my first tournament is that it was definitely very fun. I mean, winning and all is nice, but like, there's more to it. I got to watch my fellow partners compete. They did great. Every person from Spartan got a medal, which is very good. But it was overall just a really fun experience, and I'm definitely gonna do it again sometime. But for now, that's all I gotta say.
After my 2 matches, I went over to watch Bennett in his first match. Then, I looked over to where my matches were and saw some guy pointing at me. And then, I walked back over there and they said, "Oh, you got the 3rd place award." There was only 3 people in the weight division. That's still a dub for me.
After your tough experience in the tournament, what do you have to say for our audience?
Well, the tournament was hard, and I was up a weight class, but I think that anybody with enough spare time should start doing jiu-jitsu. It's a good exercise. It's a good way to make friends.
What did you learn about doing jiu-jitsu tournaments after your first one?
I learned that sometimes things don't always go your way. Sometimes you don't get to beat up goofy-eyed kids with pink hair, and that's fine.
Do you think you would do a tournament again?
I think I would.
Okay, thanks.